Hey guys, I am real tired. It is, probably close to midnight on Saturday, and I went to it's like a music festival, bunch of vendors and stuff set up, and I had some pretty good conversations. I mean, I definitely made some connections, gave some books away. I exchanged one book for a haircut that someone is going to give me who works not far from here. Overall, I mean, definitely glad I went. Like, that's definitely something I felt like I needed to go to, that kind of a thing. And, I've got tomorrow off as well. I really beat myself. Like, physically, I'm, like, completely drained right now. And, I'm physically, like, I hiked another mountain this morning, and I didn't go the whole way up, but, like, I got pretty far up. And, by the way, this is my t-shirt, Psycho Bunny. Just like that one bunny I fell for that once. Gosh, for a minute I thought I saw her there, and I was convinced that, like, this last band that came on was gonna, like, it was gonna be amazing, but I wanted to dance, and it was like this punk rock band, and it just wasn't really my thing, so I ended up leaving early. It's alright, whatever. I mean, that's just another day in the life, man. I'm really tired, though. I only slept like 3 hours probably last night and the night before. So, yeah, I mean, yeah, place like it was definitely cool, and I mean, I don't know what else. I'm so fucking tired, man. I've got poker. Tomorrow I'm probably going to just play poker and watch these 2 NBA games at the casino. I don't need a haircut yet. I could either she's going to have this website, because I gave her a book and my website's in my book. So she's going to find out how weird I am. And then, but now I know where she works. So it's like, I'm getting a haircut either way, sweetie. I don't know. I mean, we only had a very brief exchange. So, yeah, that'd be interesting. It was kind of chaotic there. There's so many people around. Oh, I'm tired. So, I hiked a mountain this morning, and, like, I turned around and then I forgot I had already turned around because I took a break. So I started heading back the wrong way, and I ended up getting, like, kind of lost for a few minutes, like right at the top. There was no one else around, and I was getting a little nervous, but I found my way down, and I had very limited food today. I mean, I had a big burrito at like 11 a.m., but then other than that, I pretty much I had a churro at the festival, and then I had like a bag of chips and a bratwurst, like, hot dog. But, I mean, I could have probably eaten fucking 3 of those things. And that was at like 5 p.m. And now, so I'm like I'm like going pretty serious on this fasting deal, and um, I don't know, man. A good meal sounds really good, and my body is like wore out. I don't know. Maybe I'll try to go for a run tomorrow morning, but hopefully I get a good night's sleep because I haven't gotten one in a couple nights. So I just thought I'd check in, and gosh, I'll tell you. I mean, there was one gentleman I was talking to earlier. He was missing an arm or an end of an arm, and I was realizing like there were benefits to that, like that make him unique. There's certain things you could do with that that you couldn't do with a normal arm. And also you can, like, there's rules of the game, and like people act a certain way, and it's like um you can manipulate those rules to your advantage as necessary. So, some people understand what I'm talking about and some people don't, and it's the way it is. Yeah, that, whatever, I had a long, exhausting fucking day. I don't really care that I had, like, I would say, like, I mean, there were a few moments that got weird at the festival. Like, there was one guy who just was, like, I felt like he was, like, glaring at me. And I basically just went up to him, and I was like, you want to just fight, bro? Because I'll fucking fight, kid. I don't give a shit, bro. You know, I have a lot of confidence right now in my abilities. I was dancing at the festival before the main band came on, and I was just really in tune and really feeling like in with the energy, and I feel like that's what it's all about. And I feel like basketball and boxing, they're emotional contests as well. I mean, there is a certain amount of skill. You have to learn certain ways, certain skills. However, it's also an emotional game, and there's a human element to it. And that human element is what I feel like I thrive with at the current time. So, I'm considering a certain boxing match. I mentioned that to a gentleman well, it was actually the gentleman I talked to with the missing arm. I told him about that, and there's a whole world, man, that's, people got whole worlds, and they live together as human beings, and there's love in a lot of places that aren't obvious to the outside world looking in. And part of that is the outside world never really looks. Um, but amazing people exist out there, and they say the meek shall inherit the earth, man. I mean, the thing is, they're not fucking meek. They're strong. They just don't have paper wealth yet, but they will. So, I talked to another guy. I had a good chat out on the lawn. I gave him a book, and it was cool, man. I thought it was a good conversation, and I really felt my shirt was the right shirt for the show. And I went to the Big and Tall men's store earlier today and just planning to buy. I wanted just some new shorts and a new T-shirt, and like these are like I usually don't spend this kind of money on clothes, man. Like this shirt was like $95 or something. Oh no, it wasn't. It was like 50 something bucks. Some of the other T-shirts were like $95 of this same like brand. This one somehow was only like 57. The shorts were like 98, and I just usually don't pay that much for clothes, bro. And but it seemed perfect for the event that I went to today, and it feels like a shirt. I actually wore it to the casino today before I went to the festival. I actually got a compliment from a guy on the shirt, so that was really cool. I never get compliments on my clothes, so that was nice. And I was thinking about this girl who is supposed to be giving me a haircut, and it's like, I wonder if she just saw these clothes and she's like, oh, he's probably rich, so maybe that's why I should like try to get to know him a bit. But we'll see. I mean, I also she lives in like kind of a wealthy part of town, so like maybe that's like an expectation or something. And I went to high school right where she works, and I mean, I'm kind of, I'm probably middle class. I would say like there's different classes in America. I can. I've spent a lot of time around people who are poor, and it's given me a certain perspective. And I've also spent a fair amount of time around people who are more well off, but there's like levels to that. And like the kind of people who buy these kind of clothes typically are a level above what I'm at. And I feel a little self conscious kind of stepping into that world and feeling like there's probably certain etiquette and there's probably certain like manners that I might lack, and just I don't want to embarrass you like in front of your wealthy sort of family and stuff. And maybe I'm thinking too far ahead, but it will be cool to go get a haircut because I just think it'll be fun. And life's good, man. It really is, man. I mean, I really have a lot of blessings, man. And it's funny. Like sometimes I go to places and it just seems like not great, not the most interesting. Um, but I just look at the options I have at different times of day and like different days. And I mean, Saturday, the hike was all, actually. So I do a group. I have a spiritual group that meets on Saturdays on the mountain that I then like went and did the hiking at. So I could actually make that probably a thing I could probably do every Saturday. I could probably get my mother to watch the kids Saturday mornings if I went and did that. And I think doing that once a week to kind of supplement my running, I think would be good for me. And gosh, I'll tell you, this weightlifting on the evenings, like last night was a struggle to do any of these exercises. And like my I can only do so much before my muscles start hurting, and like it's gonna take me some time to like build up to like being able to do more. But as I lose weight, that's gonna make some of these exercises. Push-ups are gonna be a lot easier once I lose weight. I mean, I can do them now, but like I'm feeling it. Like my stomach, like I did a handful of sit-ups and push-ups and some of these other stomach exercises I do, and like my stomach's been hurting for now like 2 days. So I kind of want to rest it before, like the push-ups use the stomach muscles. They're really good exercises. Um, And this is a couple things. One is attempting to extend my life expectancy. Another is, well, I think there's probably a lot of benefits. Socially, I think a lot of people have they grant respect based on whether you're in shape. And, I want to have their respect. And another part of it is this boxing deal where that's a deal about respect as well. And, you know, it's gonna be a lot to try to condition myself for that, but it's just something I've been considering. So, other than that, I'll let you guys go to bed. Good night.